Ever do a makeup look too intense than you were anticipating and didn't want to waste the look, so you're filming a video? No, it's just me? Cool. Hey, I'm Morgan, and today I'm going to talk about some book series that I need to finish. I was looking at my shelves the other day, and I realized that I have a lot of series that I've started and not finished. That's kind of my thing. I'll start a series and I'll get like super duper into it, and then I just take forever to finish it. It's a personal flaw with my own character that I'm working on. So I have 5 or 6 series here that I need to finish. These are all series where I've started the first book and have not continued. I'm not counting any series that I haven't started yet, so I'm just gonna hop into it. The first series that I'm gonna be talking about is the Shades of Magic trilogy by V.E. Schwab. I have only read the first book, A Darker Shade of Magic. I own the second book, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I have no clue what's keeping me from continuing on with this series, but I adore this world. I really enjoy V.E. Schwab's writing, and I gave this book 5 stars, so I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, okay? I truly don't know why I've continued on with any of these series, so I'm not going to give any explicit reasons because it'll be the same reason for every time. Just, I don't know, I liked it. The next series that I'm going to talk about is one that I wish I had an explanation for, but I just don't, and that is The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. I have read the first 2 books in this series. I read the first book at the end of last year, and I don't know why it took me this long to continue on with this series, and I don't know when I'm gonna pick up the 3rd book. You'd think right away, right? No, that's not who I am as a person, but I adore this series, and I just like, why can't I just marathon series? It's what I like to do. Like, in my head I envision myself being able to do it. I just don't. Like, I've never once been like, I'm gonna marathon this series and then actually marathon a series. Like, I just the next series I'm gonna talk about, I still like don't quite know where I stand with it, but I do want to continue on with it. I don't know if I'm going to read the like spin-off series that's coming out, but I am going to finish this original trilogy, and that is the ACOTAR series by Sarah J. Maas. I read this first book, haven't continued on, but can I just say something real quick? I read an excerpt out of one of the books on Twitter. None of y'all warned me that these books are porn. That the rest of the series is just glorified fairy porn. Listen, I'm not mad about the subject matter. I'm still gonna read this series and probably be utterly trash for it. Y'all were out there like, ooh, it gets steamy. It gets steamy. And then I read an excerpt from one of the books where the word cock was used, and cock is not a steamy word. That's a smutty word. Steamy and smutty are 2 totally different things. Apparently, these are supposed to be adult or new adult books, and they just get stuck in the YA section. I am shooketh. Like, I did not know, but now I know, so now when I go into the second book and the word cock is used, I'm not gonna be blindsided. So thanks, Twitter. I liked this first book. I was fine with it. This was like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but apparently book 2 is Hades and Persephone, which I'm garbage for. I plan on continuing on with this fairy porn smutty series. If I had not been warned and just went into it and been blindsided by that shit, I would have been a wreck. The next series I'm going to talk about is one where I'm going to have to reread the first book to continue on, and that would be the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer. I read Cinder 2 years ago. I have a very small recollection of what happens in this series. A reread will definitely be in store of this first book before I continue on with the series, because I've only read the first book in this series, thank goodness. And I have the entire series here, so clearly I plan on reading them. Maybe! This is one that I feel like garbage mentioning, but I'm going to mention that I do plan on finishing the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I read this book for the very first time this year. I'm 10 years too late to this series, and I'm well aware of that, but I want to read her new stuff, but you apparently have to read all of her other shit before you can read the new stuff, or it just like will make minimal sense. Like it apparently is best if you read all all the books. What a great marketing ploy, is it not? Oh, you want to read this new series? Well, you have to read 9 books and my sub-novellas and this fucking internet short story to be able to understand 2 pages of world building. These are fine. This first book was nothing like extraordinary. It read like 2007 urban paranormal fantasy because that's what it was. I don't know. I think it's obvious that I plan on continuing on with the Six of Crows duology. I just am not emotionally ready to continue with the Six of Crows duology. Now that I think about it, I still need to continue on with the Percy Jackson, the Olympians series. I am 10 years too late to this too. I read nothing but Harry Potter when I was in middle school. Like, I read Harry Potter and the Series of Unfortunate Events, and that was really it for my middle grade reading experience. I went from middle grade and then I went straight to YA when I turned like 13. So I missed the Rick Riordan train, so now I'm reading them as a 22-year-old and I'm actually like really enjoying them. And this is another one of those things where like it's best to read all of Rick Riordan's shit because like characters pop up and reoccur and stuff. And I want to read all of his stuff. So I need to finish this. I've read the first 2 books in the Percy Jackson, the Olympians series, and I enjoyed them both exponentially. Like, I liked them a lot for middle grade. Yeah, I was all about it. I definitely plan on finishing the Percy Jackson series. Don't know off the top of my head if there's any other series that I need to finish that I haven't started yet. So I'm not going to count any unread series in this video. So I think those like 6 are the ones right now. That was a nice short, sweet little video. I just wanted to sit here and ask you guys to hold me accountable for reading these series. I need to be better about continuing on with series that I enjoy. I'm hoping that like opening this dialogue, you guys will hold me accountable, and if you need me to hold you accountable for series that you're putting off, I will do that. That's it for today, just going over some of the series that I desperately need to continue as well as finish. Let me know some of your series that you've been putting off and that you feel like you need to finish ASAP, and I will hold you to it. I'll check in with you like every 2 months, like, hey, have you finished the Raven cycle yet? I need you guys to do that. Anytime I post a wrap-up, I want you guys in my comments like, bitch, finish the Raven cycle! Or any of these other series that I've mentioned that you think I should finish or prioritize. Let me know. Let me know anything, because talking to you is literally my favorite thing in the world. And if you like this video and you want to, you're more than welcome to leave it a thumbs up or not. I'm not your boss. And if you want to see more of my content and more of my mug, you're more than welcome to subscribe if you feel so inclined. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And like I said, my name is Morgan. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and happy reading. Okay, bye!